at PDAC 2019. I'm with Peter Espig, the CEO of Nicola Mining. Peter, thank you again for joining us. It's always great to see you. Now, Nicola's had some news releases over the past couple of months, including some drill results. So take us through what's new at the company.
First of all, thank you for having me. Yeah, we've had the two news releases. One was on February 19th and the other was on actually March 1st. So within the past month, and they were both very significant. And I think the way to think of it or conceptualize it is the first news release was kind of setting up the second one. Because if you look at the project, there was a copper mine at the Nicola site from 1961 to 1982. Then there was a magnetite mine from 92 to 2014. So you basically had two mines mining the same material. So we knew that there was economic value in the copper, and we also knew there was economic value in the magnetite. We just didn't know how much. That allowed us to come up with what is called a copper equivalent grade. The news release that was out on March 1st was a copper equivalent grade of one section of the historic mine terraces, and at our site we have 80 to 90 million tons of historic mine terraces. And we believe that they have economic value.
We have, as you're saying, we have more drill results coming in 2019, including some diamond drilling that you've been doing. So can you take us through what we're expecting for the rest of the year?
Well, I can't say for the rest of the year, but I can certainly say over the next 3-4 months, we kind of have a clear plan. So the March 1st news release we announced the grades of 39 RC drill holes. The average copper equivalent was 0.4%, and we have to understand what 0.4% means, first of all. Sorry to kind of talk in long-winded here, but 0.4% in North America would be considered a very solid mid-grade copper mine. But if you consider that the mine terraces are all mined, they're blasted, they're laying on the ground, there's no mining costs associated with that, you could almost think of it like, well, if you don't have 50% of the cost of mining, that 0.4 actually becomes equivalent to 0.8. Okay. And so what we wanted to show is in this past news release on the RC drilling that was economic. So we will come out with a volume resource, and we will be coming out with a 43101 on the entire 80 million to 90 million tons in the first half of this year. As far as the diamond drilling, we have 6 drill results coming out that are around the pit halo, and there was a known halo of 50 to 60 million tons grading 0.42% around the historic pit, and so we tested that. And so we didn't put out, and those drill holes were done in 2018. We just didn't announce them because we wanted to understand the copper equivalent. We'll start releasing those, and we also have another 50 holes of RC drilling that we will be releasing over the next 2-3 months. And then the final important news release that we will come out with is a conveyor separating system, where because our ore is in our copper is held in a sulfide, we're able to separate on a conveyor system through an X-ray conveyor belt the copper material from non-copper, the sulfide from non-sulfide material. So that will allow us to upgrade. So if you look at the 80 to 90 million tons of mine terraces, as well as the material that we have around the pit, we'll be able to upgrade that right at site. So you're not transporting, you're not processing anything that doesn't contain copper. So that's the next, let's say, 3 to 5 months. And then we will start our 2019 drill program, which we already have our target holes. And so I think this is really going to be a breakthrough year as far as it comes to unlocking the value or the potential of the copper asset that we own.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Peter. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.